I just did some garden work and I'm tired as fuck. But a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. Got my shave on, looking like a 2000. Ha! Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Bafana mantombazane madoda bafazi. And welcome to another episode of the SHABBADOO SHANDAPHA SHANDIIIS SHOW. I am your host, John Der, bringing you some fresh new content. Let go. Yo, please, I beg you, if you are watching this video, please subscribe to the channel. It will really mean a lot. And like this video and leave a comment if you see it's due, and share it with your friends, your family, your husband, your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your family, and everyone else that you love. Yep. And where should I start today? The floods in Eastern Cape have caused massive devastation and a lot of deaths. Authorities in the Eastern Cape issued a statement that confirmed 90 people have since died in the province as a result of floods. In the statement that was released by the Eastern Cape government, it said that 80 of those bodies have been positively identified by their loved ones. Also saying there are about 2,600 people that have been affected by the floods. Majority of those people are in the Mthatha area in the King Sabata Dalindyebo municipality. When authorities were asked as to how many people they are looking for that are unaccounted for, they couldn't say the number of the people that are still missing, but that on its own is actually quite telling. It tells you about the extent of the devastation. As the search and recovery efforts continue, numbers of deceased people will surely increase. We at the SHABBADOO SHANDAPHA SHANDIIIS SHOW send our sincere condolences to the families of the victims of floods in the Eastern Cape. May their souls rest in peace. Bergview principal lays charges over rape allegations. The principal of Bergview College in the Eastern Cape, Jacob Pieterse, has led criminal injuria charges against EFF leader Julius Malema, ANC Secretary General Fikile Mbalula, and Eastern Cape Education MEC Fundile Gade. Pieterse alleges that the three leaders falsely accused him of raping a 7-year-old at the school. Bergview College believes the allegations have damaged his reputation after public outrage at the time. For us to say Pieterse alleges he was falsely accused is incorrect. He was indeed falsely accused, and he even received an apology from Senzo Mchunu at the time. Mr. Pieterse and his wife haven't been back to their home since March. They can't go back to their home because it's not safe. There must be consequences for people who falsely accuse others for having committed offenses, particularly those who have public prominence. The NPA said there was insufficient evidence in the Bergview case. It's being alleged the child was raped at the school. We should question who's alleging. There's only one person who's alleging that the child was raped at the school, and it's not the victim. There's no evidence to support this. The physical evidence doesn't show that the child was violated, and in forensic social work investigations and discussions with the child doesn't say that she was sexually violated. In fact, she denies it. We are left with a bold claim that something has happened to the child, not supported by any other evidence. I was one of the people who was saying justice for Kwekwe on social medias and many others. I wonder where they stand with that now. Over 42,000 people have died from air pollution in 2023. A shocking new report released by Greenpeace Africa, as well as the Center for Research on Energy and Clean Air, has revealed a devastating truth. That truth is air pollution in South Africa is claiming tens of thousands of lives every year. In 2023 alone, over 42,000 people, including more than 1,300 children under the age of 5, died as a result of exposure to fine particle pollution, that's also known as PM2.5. Studies have shown that air pollution worsens chronic diseases such as lung and heart conditions, even strokes, diabetes, all of those being included. Reports from Greenpeace Africa suggest that Eskom alone is responsible for 9 out of 10 of the worst sulfur dioxide pollution hotspots in the world. SANDF troops land from DRC. Speaking to the media, the spokesperson of the Minister of Defense said the first group of 249 soldiers have returned to South African shores. Well over 2004 soldiers were deployed to the DRC. They will arrive back in batches. The process will conclude by the end of June. In the terms of the timetable that was set by the Chief General, 9 trips are expected to take place altogether to bring back all SANDF troops to South Africa. Let's go to some sports news. The Oklahoma City Thunder have won the NBA Finals and have been crowned the 2024-2025 champions by defeating the Indiana Pacers 103-91. They won 84 games between the regular season and the playoffs. They have become the second youngest team in NBA history to win the NBA championship at an average age of 24.7 or 25, after the Portland Trail Blazers won it in the 1976-77 season with an average age of 24.2 or 25. They are second for the most points by a duo in the finals, with Sean Gilgeous-Alexander and Jalen Williams with a combined tally of 277 points, only behind LeBron James and Kyrie Irving with 298 points. Shane Gilgeous-Alexander becomes the 4th player in NBA history to win the NBA MVP, scoring title, and Finals MVP in the same season. In some football transfer news, Tottenham Hotspur hold talks with Brentford over a deal for Bryan Mbeumo, and Bournemouth's Antoine Semenyo as well. Italy are set to appoint Gennaro Gattuso as their new head coach, replacing Luciano Spalletti, whose last game in charge was Italy's 2-0 win over Moldova. Atletico Madrid are interested in Liverpool defender Andy Robertson. He's entering the final year of his Anfield contract and has emerged as a target for the La Liga side. Tottenham announced the signing of Matthias Tel from Bayern Munich, a contract that will run until 2031. Bournemouth confirmed the signing of left-back Adrian Truffert from Rennes for a fee around £11.4 million that could rise to £14.4 million with add-ons on a 5-year contract, and is seen as a long-term replacement for Milos Kerkez, who has been heavily linked with Liverpool. Florian Wirtz has signed to Liverpool for a fee of £116.5 million from Bayer Leverkusen, which is a new British record. In some music news, Offset has released a brand new official music video for his track titled Bodies, and it does feature JID. KO has released a brand new album titled Paracity. Juicy J and Logic have released an album titled Live and in Color. Pierre Bourne has released a single titled Pop. Central C and Sexy Red have released a brand new music video for their track titled Guilt Trippin'. MSI has released a brand new track titled Umchita Orare. Fun facts. Scotland chose the unicorn as its national animal. In Celtic mythology, the fictional creature is connected with both chivalry and dominance, as well as purity and innocence. The source for this fun fact is We Are Teachers. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Bafana Mantombazane Madoda Bafazi, we have come to the end of the 10th episode of the SHABBADOO Shandapha Shandiiis Show. And if you like this episode, please leave a like to this video and comment if you see it's due, and subscribe to the channel, and share this video with your friends, your family, your husband, your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your family, and everyone else that you love. 3K.